Hello, me, everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene, and today we're going to talk briefly about yesterday's live stream. It's not going to take too long because I really don't have a lot to say. No, I did not know the chat was frozen. That's the first thing. However, having to look at the replay of last night's live stream, I have a hunch that Mother God deliberately wanted the chat frozen. Mother God knows I'm a very sensitive person and I get very emotional. And so she did not want me to see some of the comments that were being brought up to my attention at the live stream. I rather wanted me to focus on what I was trying to say and get that said, and then have me look at them the next day, which I did. So, no, I did not freeze the chat. No, as far as I know, there was no thunderstorm last night. And the other thing was, even Pop was not interested in dealing with some of the comments that he saw before he left. Is when the screens were frozen up, started to freeze up. So I think Mother God said for the both of us, you don't need to see this shit. Okay? At least not now. Maybe later on you can look at it, as you don't need to see it right now. So the questions never really got clarified of why the chat froze up. Some people are accusing me of actually deliberately having the chat freeze up. You guys are seeing the same screen in the replay or in the live stream that I did, because you're seeing the same screen I was using, and it was frozen. I think Mother God wanted, as I said, that to be frozen because she didn't want me to get upset, like I said before. So please don't shoot the messenger. I didn't do anything. Okay, and now we're going to talk about something a little different. But it's still related to live streams. People who watched Welcome to My World, Let's Play World of Warcraft, have probably noticed that my character's voice is pretty loud when she says not enough rage. I can't do that. Things like that. Well, I turned it down a little bit on the stream. Somebody suggested I should turn the voice of the arrow off. As a legally blind player, I need that voice. That voice is important because it lets me know what's going on. It also allows me to, when I hear that, to me, it's kind of like an affirmation. Let me know that I need to get mad, or I need to get more enraged, or I need to focus on getting more angry. And trust me, after being beaten in a melee of 4 or 5 Murlocs last night, I definitely was enraged, okay? Unfortunately, not enraged enough to enter the advanced functions of Battle Shout and things like that. I need to work on that and activate, maybe work on my hotbar a bit. Maybe they need to clean out some of the macros and put them in way that's going to make it more useful. For example, I can move Rend next to Strike. That doesn't require rage. And find out which ones that are going to be more useful for the World of Warcraft play. And then use those keys in that way. I also was going to look into trying out the predecessor for World of Warcraft called EverQuest. Only problem is EverQuest does not exist on the Mac at all. Yeah, I can use it maybe under a virtual emulator, or maybe I can use it. I can't use Boot Camp because I don't have a MacBoot EFI video card, so I can't boot into Windows 10. So I have Windows 10 in the partition, but I can't use it with that video card. So I'd have to change video cards or go when one has the Mac EFI boot ROM, and it's so I can boot up the computer with a boot screen so I can go into Windows or even into Linux. But like now, I can run it currently under a virtual emulator. I could do the same thing for World of Warcraft as well. But in World of Warcraft, I can run it native, so I don't need to. It would be interesting to see how EverQuest compared to World of Warcraft. The only thing is, I cannot afford to have a subscription to EverQuest and World of Warcraft, because EverQuest's pricing tier is a bit higher, and I'm surprised that the EverQuest team doesn't just make a source code available like Linden Labs did for their viewer for Second Life, to allow individuals to port or create their own viewers for EverQuest or EverQuest 2. I have to look and see about that. But looking at the beginner's guide to EverQuest, it sounds like the game is you gotta create the complete interface and look you want for the game. So if you want to have, say for example, the hotbar at the bottom, the top, side, whatever, you could do that. Because I'm legally blind, I'd probably have to keep things simple enough that I could figure it out. And I've been playing World of Warcraft for so long anyway, I probably would just have set it up similar to World of Warcraft's layout, just so I could be able to keep an eye on what I'm doing, okay? But there's no Mac client, so obviously for the ARM Macs, you're definitely SOL unless you're running Rosetta 2. In that case, if there's any kind of system extensions that have to be loaded, such as any KEXTs, you're not going to run, because that is only going to work for the ARM chip. So not good for you, but again, it's an idea. Maybe virtual Windows emulation will run under Rosetta 2 on an ARM Mac, so you can run like VirtualBox, which I run now to run Windows and Linux, because I don't have a direct video card with direct booting Mac boot EFI. So it's stupid. The other video card that does support it is just an old GT120 from NVIDIA, and that doesn't work very well with World of Warcraft on modern Macs. It works with World of Warcraft in the Windows virtual emulator, I think it will. I don't know, but I do know it does work natively on Windows 10, so I could use that card for that. But I got an RX280 and compatible video card, and I don't really want to have to deal with having to swap a video card just to play a different video game. That's stupid. And I don't think I can actually set it up so I can have, maybe I can. Only thing is I think Final Cut Pro 10 would probably seriously lose its cookies, though, which is if I set up the NVIDIA GT120 in the second slot up, then maybe I could go ahead and do it that way. But just like in the Power Mac G5, you only got 4 PCIe slots, and so basically you got a double wide slot for the bigger video card, and then you got the single wide slots. You got 3 others. One of them contains my USB 3.0 card, and I really have 2 more slots free, and I really don't want to clog them up with more junk that I don't need. So honestly, I'm thinking about seriously upgrading my video card to the same video card I have now, with somebody actually put an aftermarket Mac EFI boot ROM on it, so I can keep this current card for a new PC motherboard, and so I have the two cards identical because the card is certainly fast enough. I don't have a problem with speed, but I know if somebody say wants to go with our RX 580 or something. Honestly, maybe not. It costs a lot more. Sure, 8 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, but I don't even use all the video RAM I got now. It's like ridiculous. You're gonna spend all the video card. No, I'm gonna go there. I'm sorry I did not see the comments until after the show. But given what I saw as I scrolled through them, they really were kind of bordering on my sensitivities. And I think that's why Mother God froze the stream chat so I couldn't see them, so that I wouldn't get frantic and start getting all upset. I think she did appreciate that Pop was trying to start a discussion. I got a couple of people who were listening to the discussion, and I got comments on them, and they were extremely appreciative of what I was talking about, what I said about China is part of the problem. But the one person pointed out to me is, I wouldn't say that the United States is totally innocent either, because it's not. No, unfortunately, a lot of the politicians in America are not totally innocent of any kind of wrongdoing. They're just not. Okay, it's just a fact of life that even now we have a lot of gerrymandering going on in the White House and in the Congress of what they're going to do next. And I have to be honest, I'm really, really getting fed up with all this, because it's just not fair to the average American worker who has to go through this shit. And of course, it's not fair for the families who have to deal with Charlie running around with his M16 of deadly viruses, ready to super soak you and make you get COVID-19 and die. That's not fun either. So yeah, it's going to be, for a long time, this is going to be an existing problem. Companies that are focusing on vaccines, the Gilead and a few others, their stock market portfolios are on the rise. So in some ways, it's inflating the stock market. And so people are looking at the stock market and saying, you know what, the American economy is doing pretty damn good, considering the stock market is at an all-time high. Guess what? It's only an all-time high because there's a few key players in the Dow Jones Industrials that are causing it to go up. One of them happens to be Amazon, Gilead, and a few other medical manufacturers. The average American company is struggling. McDonald's isn't really doing that well. I mean, think about it. If you want to go, when was the last time you went into a restaurant and had a nice, meal, a McDonald's or a Kentucky Fried Chicken or Pizza Hut or, whatever, Burger Bistro, whatever the case may be. It's not doing good for eating restaurants at all. Red Lobster, Outback, Steakhouse. All of these businesses are suffering because of that reason. Yeah, I'm a foodie, so blame me. Okay, shoot me. I'm just I know my food. I worked in food service many years. So restaurants that can adapt to takeouts, or have already been doing takeouts. ABC Pizza does takeouts. McRae's does takeouts. Kent's does takeout. Noli's does takeout. Meats Pizza, which is also known as Noli's, takes takeout. Domino's, of course, does takeout. There's Sophia's takes takeout. These all take takeout anyway. So for them, it's not really major difference in sales. It's just that the loss of the dining room is resulting in people going, well, gee, I enjoy going out to dinner. Only one of the places I know of so far, I have personally know from fact, has outside dining in the state of Connecticut, which meets requirements, is ABC Pizza. I'm talking about local ones in one state. I don't know about the other restaurants in other towns and cities. Monaco's, which is a higher class Italian restaurant, does have takeout. As far as I know, and now his whole skin has a patio dining. So yeah, and so there's no lease. But to go no lease, you have to still go into the building to get to the patio. Or you can go by the side, but I don't know. I don't really like no lease pizza that much. It's okay. I could do a whole review on different local pizza restaurants, but that's beside the point. Anyways, a lot of companies are struggling and they're trying to adjust. So, stimulus check news right now. There really isn't any real confirmed facts of anything about the stimulus check. So, no confirmations, no absolute confirmed nothing. Okay, it just isn't at this point. They are coming back on the 20th. It's the 16th today. I hope you filed your extension on your taxes. If you didn't, you're gonna pay penalties. Yeah. Maybe if you're lucky, maybe the IRS won't see the postmark date of after the 15th, but I don't know. They got tractor trailer trucks and paper returns to process, and they are basically backlogged. So, but you gotta file an extension if that's the case. All right. Clear value tax to discuss how to file an extension. So if you do need to file an extension, get on it. All right. That's a fact. World of Warcraft. I got Vanya up a bit. I went ahead, and this is one of the reasons I sometimes really could use a team player operations, IRSD. One of the things is when I took on all those Murlocs last night, they basically ambushed me. I basically was buried under Murlocs. Angry, sword slashing, pissed off Murlocs. Lots of them. And I know that they're computer generated, but they're basically more aggressive. And I was basically, I was in a completely new territory. I didn't know which way was the best way to go. There was a heat battle going against 5 or 6 Murlocs, and I kept dying over and over again, trying to kill them. I successfully killed a few, but they killed me too, so, oh well, you try. I think I'm going to reorganize my hotbar, my warrior character. Vanya's hotbar, really seriously. It was her first character I ever played on World of Warcraft, was Vanya. Vanya is my main character. She's a warrior, and I love her to death. I know the real Vanya too, by the way. She loves me too as a friend. She thinks I'm funny. So if you hear my computer say, not enough reach, not enough reach, not enough reach, it's like telling me, Michelle, get mad! You need to get madder! I was jumping around the game trying to kill all these mobs. I was like, and finally Libby said, you're being ambushed. I said, no shit! Trying to run out of the way. I couldn't get out in time. They took all my life, and I was like, okay, I'm dead. Yeah, that's World of Warcraft for you. World of Warcraft Classic is doing very well, by the way. Retail is doing okay. I remember with all the people home because of COVID-19 and all the kids out of school because of COVID-19, obviously World of Warcraft has been under a lot of players on the servers and been very busy. I play on Westfall, and one of the things is Westfall is a pretty busy place. There's also, of course, the ones on the West Coast, and they're just as busy. The ones that are locked, the servers that are locked, for those you don't know, was because there was so many people on World of Warcraft on Classic that they could not take any new clients in. They were just packed. So, because of a crisis, they decided to layer the servers. And to help the game to distribute the servers more evenly, they're offering the option to migrate off locked servers to ones that have more openings. Okay? Now, so that's the reason why if you get onto a server and it says locked, it's because the server is packed and is not able to take any more people. Right? But if you'll have a character in that server, Blizzard will allow you to move your account to another server that's not locked, if that's your thing. Properly, people like to play the PvP servers. They seem to be the most popular. Yeah, PvP, I haven't played it with Vanya because the woman that she's named after says she does not want me to play PvP. She doesn't think it's fair because she never would in real life would never have tolerated that, an idea of going out there and going after other players. Unless, of course, the defense is different, but offensive play is not what she believes in. So I could rename my character, but, Vanya is my original, and it's named after People Piece's great-grandmother. Okay? And as I said, I know his great-grandmother from channeling her, and she still watches over me every day. And she's really proud of what I'm trying to do with the channel and helping out her great-grandson. And I know that for Pop, I'm sorry, I've been ignoring you a little bit. I've been trying to get other things in life done. Like right now, I'm washing socks. But I have to come out and grab them out and bring them out here, hang them up on the line. But I'll do that in a minute or two. I just wanted to focus on, one, apologizing to everybody who wondered why I didn't see all your questions last night, even though they were so incendiary in part. It's because Mother God decided that it would be best for me not to see them live on the show. Also, people do like the fact is that I did bring up some very valid points about what YouTube is doing to small fry channels like mine. And so I do have supporters that do watch my shows, and a lot of them are passive, but then they do come out and they do talk to me. The majority of them are actually very supportive. And I thank you for the support of people who have been working with me on my channel. Welcome to my real channel. If you're commenting to me on the show, please understand that I'm not going to be reading your questions in real time. So, just be aware that I'm focusing on the game. I'm not focusing on your comments. If you, and I do take breaks, and I do look at the comments in the game, so I can see what's been said and who's been saying it. So yes, I do look at them as I do go to the game. The people who said, please turn down Vanya's voice, it's driving us crazy. The way she keeps yelling, not enough rage, not enough rage, not enough rage, not enough rage. For me, I need that voice. That voice is important. Okay? But I turned it down a little bit. Anyway, so at least it won't be so loud. Really, in some ways, that must be just the voice I can hear through my headphones, since you don't have to hear it. But, well, I don't got that kind of option, so it just, it's better than nothing, okay? At least Vanya's not going to be young at the top of her lungs, not enough rage anymore. Well, she'll still be loud, but not as loud. So we have to work on some Vanya again tonight. We got to build her character up some more. I got to start taking on more challenging roles in the game. I think it's time to start going to other regions of World of Warcraft. And Vanya, last time she was in the portal, or was in the tram, was with Reckington. I'm hoping Reckington and I will be playing this weekend. I don't know what his schedule is yet to tell you, but I do hope that we can be together on Saturday. This is tomorrow evening, around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I'm going to be going on World of Warcraft. Why didn't I basically get the group and chat in when I went to play World of Warcraft live? And the reason was it was already 10 o'clock, and I didn't think the people in Hangouts really wanted to have their phones all ring at 10 o'clock at night. If there was a way I could start a call without actually ringing the phone bells, I would do that. Just say, don't actually ring the phone, just start the channel and then let them just jump in when they want. Also, apparently, there were people on the chat I think it was oven poop or oven proof that did this. It was accidentally kept turning on the link, and we had that Super City Suplex guy call on, and I had to kick him off because of his saying those nasty words of Afro-American and all that. So I had to turn him out and boot him out of there and turn the link off. Then, of course, it comes back on again. There's another guy that comes on. I had to turn it off a second time. So, yeah, it's not really very good, but it's the nature of the game. I mean, that's the way it works out here. Are we going to be live tonight? Yes. Is the chat going to be working tonight? I hope so. Unless Mother God decides it's necessary to block my chat again, which could be the case. It depends on Mother God, what she wants. After all, she does have the final say. If she feels that for my health that seeing live inflammatory comments is not a good thing, she will block them. Okay, she will block them. I know that. No, I know. Without a doubt, who was the one that was playing the Stuck CD effect? Because he jumped into my YouTube, my Hangouts group, and I blocked him again. Maybe I should do a little more aggressive blocking, because the problem is it doesn't really help me or you or anyone else. Just an additional pain in the ass in my backside to deal with all this. Now, I also have Bashara is still stuck in Duskwood. I haven't gotten her out of Duskwood yet. She's my priestess. I have to get Bashara out of Duskwood, and she was checking out the other areas of the game too, and my priest is okay, but honestly, I think Bashara and Battle for Azeroth is kind of lame. Maybe if I could have gotten Bashara onto World of Warcraft Classic, but there is no migration to go from BFA to Classic, which I really wish there was, because we really could use a priestess on the team. The problem is I can't play the characters all at once, so I can't play both Bikila, which is my blood elf, and I can't play Bashara and BFA, and I can't play Keltheris and Vanya at the same time. So, yeah, it's just sucky, you know? Even if I could, I would have to pay double the subscription fee, which brings up a relay question. How do some people do it? I don't know how you would do it with two keyboards, 2 mice, and 2 monitors. I don't even want to begin to guess the complexities. Just dealing with 1 keyboard, 1 mouse, 1 monitor is enough. To try doing with 2 would have been very difficult for me to do it all. So, right now the weather today is moderately calm. It's cool today, or it's cooler than yesterday. It's going to get hot this weekend though. So, are we going to be live streaming tomorrow from here or in the porch or inside? That's a great question. I would say that I do not see a reason why we can't play or can't live stream on the porch, but I can't do the phone calls at the same time. It's too hard to do phone calls at the same time in the live streams on the porch. Really, it is. I didn't take phone calls last night because I knew the kind of phone calls I was going to get, and I didn't want to deal with them. You see, you guys are saying, "Oh, Michelle got $1,000 for the phone bill." No, I didn't get $1,000. I got half $1,000. Okay, and I have been using, of course, the phone and the internet, of course, together. They makes it possible for us to do half the stuff that we're doing. So it's just the way it is. We're doing our best we can to continue to do new content. Maybe if I can get some legitimate callers, more and less of the jokes, maybe we could consider taking more phone calls. I already explained why, because last night with YouTube's policies, a small fry channel. I'm always afraid I'm going to get banned because of somebody saying something incorrect or wrong. Because the bots seem to be very sensitive about things that are said in titles or in the captions or whatever. It's just weird, the way that they're going about it. And since the bots use the text or speech to text caption translation to do with their screening, it doesn't take long. If something gets said wrong, one mispronunciation of a word, and all of a sudden they might think you're saying something nasty, and then they could just totally block your live stream or totally end it right there on the spot. Poof, just like that. You don't want that. So yeah, I'm going to try to be live tonight at 7. But honestly, I just wish that for those people that are trying to cause so much angst and anxiety, I wish you would just understand and that for me, I am a very sensitive person. People don't think Aquariuses are sensitive. Aquariuses are sensitive. And having to go through this every day, it's really, really hard on us. We love you. We love talking to you. You're our friends. You're our fans. And we want you to be proud of us. Now I was just trying to see exactly what the story with my arm is. My arm is the same as my knee. I'm just trying to see. This would be where your kneecap is, your elbow. So I'm trying to figure out is how much does my elbow move back and forth when I do this? This is what I would be doing with my knee. And honestly, because my kneecap's broken in half, I can't extend that leg straight, which sucks. At least I can walk now, which is certainly a far cry from what I couldn't do in December. So yeah, health-wise, I'm doing better. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Since might as well, right? So you can see I'm walking better. But I'm not gonna lie, it's not totally normal. The leg is kind of wooden still. Don't ask me to dance too much because I might fall. And trust me, this is a hard wood floor. If I fall, this pressure treated lumber is going to be very, very unforgiving. So not at all a good thing to fall on this. This is the best I can do for. I can kick, but I can't. I'm trying to go straight up. I can't. So what do I need? But I can do it with this done just fine. See? So yeah, I am. So that's the reason why I have been sitting most of the time. It's because of that reason I made it. Am I ever going to get it fixed? Well, now that's a mighty good question. Sadly enough, I don't know, because I don't have the funds to pay for it. It's expensive. It's very expensive. And I don't have Medicaid, so I have to pay for it out of my own pocket. $25,000, anyone? Maybe one day if I become as big as Asmongold or Nixium, maybe I could get it done. But right now, I don't make that kind of money, so not going to happen. But anyway, guys, please do continue to subscribe to the channel. Please do help. It does help. We're at 663 subs. We're 7 short of 670. I would like to get up to 700 by August and stay around 700 and work my way up to 1,000, say by January. And that's my goal. That's what I want to do. Now let's talk about one thing about advertising, because that is an issue. Okay, Michelle, you get 4,000 viewing hours and you get 1,000 subs. Where are you going to stick the ads? Well, that's a great question because I've seen mid-roll ads on videos. I've seen roll ads after the video ends. I see ads before the video ends. But I don't really want to have mid-roll ads in my videos. I really don't. I personally would much rather have the ads maybe like, before and maybe after. And in some ways, after makes no sense because you put an ad afterwards, unless the person is engrossed in watching the whole video, they're not going to see the ad in the end, and that's not going to help you anyway. So yeah, I would probably just do what I originally did and just have an ad at the beginning because it makes it easy for me and for you to just focus on the main content of the video with a little bit of advertising revenue coming in. And that's what I want to do. But anyway, I got to go take care of the lawn. I got to go take out the socks out of the wash and hang them on the line. So, guys, thank you very much. I'll see you tonight at 7 o'clock. And then after that, we'll go to Welcome to My World. And we'll play a couple rounds. If anybody knows how to turn off the phone bell in the Hangouts so that when I go live, no one has to sit there and listen to do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, repeatedly just because I'm going on. Let me know, okay? Because I do want to have the ability for my support group to be able to watch my videos and comment, but I don't want them to have to listen to me every time I go live again. Who do-do-do-do-do, 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 because especially since some people are busy with their lives. Alright guys, that's it for now, but I'll see you soon, okay? Bye-bye. Oh yeah, figure out how to hang up this thing. There we go. Bye-bye.